Miss Jennifer, we're gonna talk about social media dilemma. So, how many of you gone on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or YouTube and found yourself just staring on the screen longer than you have to or meant to? Okay. So, social networking site promotes very useful forms for connecting with friends, family, or acquaintances. For also, you can use it for professional use and staying up to date or latest news and trends. But they can also lead to time consuming rabbit holes of aimless searches that lead to harmful self comparison, anxiety, depression, judgmental attitudes, and lack of developing face to face interaction and interpersonal skills. By definition, social networking is it's an avenue that forms a network of individuals, such as friends, acquaintances, and coworkers, by allowing them to create interpersonal relationships. So, what are the goals and function of social media? Connecting a convenient forum for interaction and everyday communication between family, friends, and acquaintances. Establishing outlet for people and the media to express and present multiple points of views, discuss social issues. Reinvert cultural norms to new technology. Let's go to the downside of overexposure on social media. It changed from closed online settings to much more open public culture like Facebook. Like using more like on Facebook, you can open your life to public on a million people. Privacy is very limited and not as much as focus or option anymore. Biased content is prevalent. It also can develop an addiction. Endorphins creates a high for doing social media networking, which creates a false happiness. Do the benefits of social networking outweigh the negative aspect? Like creating a business and relationship. Like I have two example of a link that it's very purposeful use. Like this one is the LinkedIn, which is online resume. This one you can post like your educational background, experiences, and also you can give this to your employer and they can see your resume on this one. And the other one is the Behance, which is like mostly this network is used by the professional artists. Like they can discover the other artists and you can interact with other artists as well. So like just putting out your work there, they can discover like the art what you're doing. Versus the other social media, which is Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, is like where people become unproductive by posting like nonsense. Also posting like their status every 5 minutes they're changing, and then their all privacy is not there anymore because like you can even post your location, and and also like by trying to get some attention, even like food, they post food first before they eat, they take picture and before they eat, which could, yeah. And also, according to the psychiatric online.org, social media can lead to anxiety and depression because by comparing yourself to others by looking to their posts, also seeking approval from others versus positive sharing and networking, like just simply posting your picture, like you keep thinking, oh, it's like people like this or dislike this, so it create anxiety, also like create depression because like you see what other people like, which is it's all like fake, they not posting what really happening to their life, so you compare your life to other people. Also, online culture eroding and taking away from traditional childhood and social activities. According to the article of Sulivares, spending too much time online rather than personal interaction and socialization causes negative effects. If we keep replacing traditional means of communicating like face-to-face interaction with social media, we start to develop false senses of connection. Like right now, like you cannot see kids like interact with their friends. They're not playing outside, not like on my age before I go outside to play with my friends. Now like kids like staying house, just chatting with their friends, which is creates like false interaction. So in conclusion, social networking platforms like Behance or LinkedIn create a professional way for people to connect through a more purposeful social media. But the other social networking needs to be used in moderation and not used as a platform that completely takes over methods for interpersonal relationship. Not only they can create false sense of communication, but have a psychological change now people approach all types of relationship. The distribution of biased information through social networking and media seems to be more contradictory to many of its original goals.